Hello and welcome. Hope y'all have had a fantastic week. I know mine's been pretty good. And we've had snow over here, so it's made things a little more interesting. But, yep. Welcome to another night of my Let's Play, known as the Crusade for Skyrim. My own special name for it. Yep. Yep. Just a heads up for everyone. This is the last night that the stream's going to be on Wednesdays. I'm having to move it to Tuesdays because of work schedule, starting this upcoming next week. So this Tuesday will be when it moves to Tuesday nights. And then the edited bite-size bits, as I like to call them, those will be uploaded on Wednesdays. Alright. And before we get tonight's stream started, I need to remind everyone that this stream is sponsored by W Energy. In my opinion, a very fantastic energy drink for you to enjoy. Especially the difference between it and Monster. Monster, you get a can or you get a 4-pack. That lasts you a day. W Energy, you do one dose a week. Oh, sorry, one dose a day. And that can last you pretty much a month. Ugh. Yeah, because it's a nice powder format, and no, don't think when I say powder, it's going to be anything bad. No. It's a good powder mix. Kind of like Gatorade back in the day. Now, most of the time with Gatorade, you'll see them in bottles, but, you know. One scoop, good load of water, a good shake up, and bada boom. You got your energy for the day. Alright. Without further ado, let's continue where we left off. We just got the girls to safety after reuniting with them. And now, it's time to try and track down the way to find Rigmor. Ugh. Alright. Pointed this way. I looked at the map. Let's see. Aha. Yeah. Typically, it's the necromancer hidey hole. Go. And he's hiding out with a few of them, so they won't attack. Alright. He got off his horse and took a look at this cave entrance. Wondering what kind of man this Jonte Malison was before he opened the door. Remember, I'm coming up with this stuff on... Remember, I'm coming up with these lines off the top of my head. So, improv script.
Just as I suspected. Rigmor's guardian alive and well.
Takes a lot more than a few Thalmor to put me down. Sometimes I lose track on when the audio triggers start in this mod. But, still fun. Sounds like he farted, didn't he? I'm trying to find out where she is. I was told you could help me.
Only my mistress knows where she is, but don't worry. Rigmor is unharmed.
Your mistress? What is this? Some kind of game? Some kind of joke? You better start talking, or...
Or you'll do what? Kill me and you'll never see her again. You see, we have a vested interest, you and I. What the New Order are trying to establish is madness. They are blind fools hoping to restore Tamriel to an ancient time long gone by. But they are very careful. Only the upper echelons of the Order really know what is going on. They have bided their time for decades planning this so-called restoration. Once I knew they were attempting to construct a portal gate, I informed my mistress. Luckily enough, my work was done, and I had fled before you arrived at Diamond Ridge.
So you're a spy.
I serve my mistress as Zephyr serves his.
Okay, Malison. What is going on?
My mistress knows all, and is in need of your services, Guardian. Before the entity can enter as a living God King, it is imperative he is in possession of Scourge. Its power will tame the Daedra, and the New Order will be free to cleanse Tamriel as they see fit.
Scourge?
A Scourge is a mace, an ancient relic with the power to banish Daedra into the void.
Zephyr Sayers are looking for it in Markarth.
Yes. Officially it's an archaeological excavation, but unofficially they are looking for the mace. But they are digging in the wrong place, and fortunately for you, they believe you're dead.
So tell me, Malison, why do they now want Rigmor alive? They wanted to kill her before.
Before the entity can enter the realm of mortals, it must transform. But a sacrifice must be made for it to do so. The Nordling girl Rigmor is to be the sacrifice on the altar of restoration, so the entity can enter the mortal realm as a living God King.
No, that can't be true. They were trying their hardest after us.
At first, yes. They had found another potential replacement for Rigmor, another child of noble birth.
Noble birth? I don't understand.
Let me tell you a little story.
Please do. I think after all this, I've earned a right to know the truth.
Many years ago, a little girl was born in Bruma, the only daughter to a Nord war chief and a school teacher. Nothing unusual there, most would have thought, but this little girl was ever so special. So special, in fact, it would cause the gods to vest their interests in her well-being. Not only for her, but for themselves as well. The New Order has a very powerful master that orchestrates everything. The Daedric princes only know it as the entity, but my mistress knows its identity. Alas, I am not at liberty to discuss it further, but a once-in-a-millennia scheme was about to unfold.
The daughter of Azura.
Azura took it upon herself to protect the child, but in doing so would ultimately put herself at risk. The entity's first strike was the whereabouts of the Black Diamond. He entrusted Tumrenen Keosius, a killer, bandit, and thief, to travel all of Tamriel searching for them. Anyone who possessed them were tortured as to the location of the vein, then killed, and the diamonds forged into armor. As you probably know by now, the diamonds are linked to the essence of Azura's heart. It was a cynical plot to weaken Azura's power, until Keosius was eventually tracked down and killed by Cassius Varon after they murdered his family, something the entity had not foreseen.
Yes, I remember he gave Rigmor a diamond necklace that belonged to his mother.
But it was enough to distract Azura, and the order struck. Ragnar was arrested and his family kept as hostages. He was extradited to Alinor in chains and executed. They needed him dead. They feared him. But the girl child Rigmor, she has noble blood dating back some 200 years. Tyler Adriath, a brilliant strategist and rising star, was entrusted with the well-being of the girl child. All the pieces were in the right place. Ragnar's execution, the child kept under close guard for the sacrifice of noble virgin blood. But Adriath slipped up, and the sentimental Khajiit whisked her away.
Barandar saved her life.
The child was protected by diplomatic immunity until she came of age. But after the unpleasant incident at Bruma, they knew she was at large, and no stone was left unturned in the search for her. When Adriath learned of her demise in the mountains, he ordered the Falmore garrison involved in the hunt to bring back the corpse. When they were unable to retrieve it, they were all put to the sword, including the wolves. But a replacement was found. A boy, child of noble birth, and a bounty placed on Rigmor's head. They feared her. They knew she could not be stopped. But as the completion of the portal gate reached its end, the boy child unfortunately perished in an unforeseen incident.
Poor kid.
The Order are now running out of time, and they need Rigmor alive. Adriath's head was nearing its untimely separation from the rest of his body, unless he came up with a solution. He knew a direct confrontation was futile, and you, unfortunately, fell for his little scheme. You were the target at Fort Highrock. They knew that you were coming, and without you, Rigmor would crumble. But know this, Guardian. They never accounted for you. This spanner in the works, the fly in the ointment. You have caused him great distress to the point that maniac Adriath was foaming at the mouth in an apoplectic rage.
We couldn't have done it without Azura's help, for sure.
But Azura fell into their trap. They found the shrine at Diamond Ridge, and with it the black diamond vein. They forged the black diamonds to weaken her, then desecrated her shrine. With Azura weakened and the portal gate near completion, and Rigmor incapacitated, my mistress has been forced to finish what was started all that time ago. So you must bring the mace, Scourge, to my mistress's shrine, and In return, she will give you the location of your beloved Rigmor.
What choice do I really have in this case?
None. But if they acquire the mace, the Guardian, the entity will be free to unleash its frenzy. Nothing will be able to stop it. Not even the Daedric princes.
I've heard enough. Just tell me where to find the mace.
Before he could unleash the great anguish, Mehrunes Dagon had it taken to a temple carved into the mountain rocks somewhere close to Markarth. But the entrance is not beneath Markarth, as the Order think it is. No. Markarth is beneath the entrance. You will need to climb the rock face until you come to a pass. Follow the stream until you see below you the city. There you will find the entrance. Oh, if you do happen to save the girl, bring her to the college at Winterhold. There are some things she needs to learn about her past. I'll be there, waiting.
Whose shrine do I take it to? Who's this mistress of yours?
Boethia.
He got up from his chair and began to leave, knowing what he must do in order to save Rigmor. Yeah. And the way they made Boethia in this mod, definitely a bit different from how she's portrayed in the questline she has for the Ebony Male. Had a little technical thing I had to work on there. Alright. After climbing on the horse, he began making his ride west for Markarth. Lucky for us, we can fast travel to it. I always find it interesting the way they designed the Forsworn weapons. Kind of Native American-ish. Somewhat. But they don't have spears. He rode into the front of Markarth, just outside the city gate. As he approached the stables, he dismounted. Alright. Let's see, where's this entry? There we go. Looks like here's our path. Yep. The lovely little tracker arrows make it so much easier. Thinking those flags also help a bunch. Alright. Climb, and he began his climb. Those having a good feeling it's going to be a long climb up. In truth, it's quite a bit more than the one to get up to the shrine at the beginning of the quest line. Yep. Went up. Yeah. If it wasn't for this mod, you wouldn't be climbing up this way. Well, that and the No Borders Skyrim mod. You wouldn't be able to climb up this way at all. And you don't want to fall off because you might end up having a hard time trying to track your way back up once the arrows leave their guiding points. Oh, it's fun when you end up having that Karate Kid pose after you've done a jump and land. Alright, let's see. This way. Man, this would be a lot easier if we could just give them W energy. Maybe trekking up this with, like, no tomorrow. Oof. That was a little too close. Come on, get me a spot where I can jump. There we go. That was a little too close. Ooh. And I've mentioned in previous streams, I do not like heights, even in video games. But that is a beautiful view there. Alright. There we go. Alright, time to find the pass to, follow this pass to the stream. I would say almost take that pathway, but I have a feeling it's not going to be the one we want to follow. Oh yeah, it's not. It's a Forsworn camp down there. And then there's... might be a pathway up, but it'd be tricky to get there. Yeah. Yeah, this almost looks like about as much snow as we got in my hometown this weekend. Uh-oh. He spotted the trolls in the distance and could tell he wasn't going to get past them, so he prepared his blade. And 3 trolls. Alright, come on, trolls. Show me what you got. So they're either running or they're trying to find their way around to me. Speed is not that great. will definitely agree. Trying to get the speed for a good swing on that is tricky. Bigger weapons! Get that swing in a little more tricky. Alright. After he slew those trolls, he continued his climb. Look, he had been grown accustomed to combat so much these last few weeks with Rigmor. Looky there, view of Markarth. Alright, look at the entrance. Should follow the flags. Oh, there's the stream right there. Next is the fun part, trying to get down. He grabbed onto the rocks as he made his descent. Each leap, he managed to grab a good handhold. Alright, there's the last marker, and now we just follow the stream. And, this looks like the entrance here. Alright. Let's find that scourge. As he entered into the crypt, he could smell a stench. The stench of the dead. Death Lord! And down you go. We looked around to make sure that there were no more that would rise up. And then proceeded deeper into the crypt. Yeah, pretty generic Draugr crypt, but at the end of the tunnel. Ooh. Okay. That cooks a bit. Oof. Nice try trying to use my own power against me. Talk about a case of, you dare use my own spells against me. And I beat you to the punch again. Boom. Grab these gems so they don't fire another firebolt. Alright. Now it's... sounds like more trouble. stay down. Big tough Death Lord right there, sleeping. And I guess he decided to wake up. Oh, scared of me? Fear the light. Oof. Yeah. Great. It's interesting. I'm usually better with the two-handed because I typically use them. Here, I'm using I've been using the one-handed more, as you've been seeing in previous streams. Oh, and down they are. He proceeded deeper, and even more Death Lords. Might as well get an early start. Ow! Ooh. Ooh, come on. They're playing a multi-round fight, huh? They run, they run, they attack, they attack. I'm thinking about changing my amp. I'm seriously thinking about changing my amp guard look to be more of the Hospitaller Knights. Like how he is. Oh, couldn't go running anywhere. And down you go. Savior be praised. Oh, great. More of them! Oof. Come on. Oh, Overlord. In truth, an actually pretty good anime. Oh, more. Come on. And rest in peace. Let's do a quick level up for him. Next bit of boosting up for him is nice. That perk will help out a bit in when we deal with the portal. Ah, more, huh? And Rest in peace. Your curse is ended. See what's up. Of course. Spider! Stay down. After he finally got up to the top, he retrieved the scourge. Yeah, it's a pretty generic mace of Daedric design. It's not like the one from the Creation Club, The Cause, but still pretty good. More trolls? Fantastic. Oh! I think I broke your heart. And a bandit right here. Fun. Alright, let's find our way. Follow. This looks like the way out. Yeah, we found our way into the Markarth Keep. I think it said Markarth instead of Markarth.
No sudden moves at the staff.
Ah, this lovely debate.
All dwarven
What are
city
you hiding,
the keep.
priest?
The Shuan
I'm not hiding anything.
Best
It's
steer
closed
clear
for a
if you
reason.
don't want a steam centurion.
Typical Imperial lies.
Alright. Let's get us back to the stables real quick. Hop back on the horse, and then we'll fast travel back in the direction of said shrine. Alright, there's our horse. And now, after getting on the horse, he began his long ride back into the rift. Back towards the rift, I should say. And Shore Stone is a good spot to go to. Especially since those, what is... Oh yeah, the necromancers won't be as friendly, if I recall right. Before we go in there, I'm gonna need to definitely charge this thing up. So this next bit gets to be a fun conflict. He rode through the woods of the rift as he found his way to the Boethia shrine. Oh, and look. Someone here.
That's close enough.
Listen, lass, I got business here. Move aside,
Close enough.
and there won't be trouble.
I'm warning you, back off.
You leave this place.
Never should have come here.
Fine.
Come forward, mortal. Do you have the mace?
He heard the voice and approached the statue. Yeah, I got your mace right here.
So you are Azura's little toy. What does she know of the restoration?
An entity wants to pass into the realm of mortals. That's all I know.
You have served me well, mortal. But are you worthy of my gratitude?
I've done what you asked. Now where have they taken Rigmor?
Do you love this girl?
I'm sworn to protect her.
You must be prepared to go to any length to save her.
My presence here should be proof of that.
But I have the mace. Why should it concern me if she lives or dies? Her sacrifice would suit me well, for I can do battle with the entity and devour it. It would cause me great pleasure. The girl is worth more to me dead than alive.
The deal was the mace for Rigmor's location.
Any fool or thief could have stolen the mace. My mercy comes at a price, mortal. You must prove your worth as a warrior before me. Defeat my champions, and I will give you what you need.
How do I know I can trust you? You're Boethia.
I give you my word.
Fine. Then bring 'em on.
This I have got to see.
Ah. Ow. What the? That's it. They did he did a pretty good job of designing this place. Ooh. Is that the best? Come here. They call you. She calls you her champions. But, not impressed.
Do you love this girl?
I will do what I must. Down. Do you have any more to throw at me?
I can sense her heartbeat, mortal. I can sense her love for you. How cruel a joke it is, then, that your love is untrue. It is a false love. Do you not have the same feelings for her as she for you?
I cannot let my feelings cloud my judgment.
Your judgment is why she's now near death. You failed her. You abandoned her when she needed you the most. Isn't this true, mortal?
I was tricked. This entity got the better hand of me.
The entity? There is no entity, mortal. It is Malakath. Malakath, the spurned fool. Malakath, who wishes to be transformed into a god king, reborn as Trinamak. Admit it, mortal. You love this girl. You want this girl. Would you sacrifice yourself on the altar of Trinamak for her love? Or would you quench her last dying tears with your kiss?
I am her guardian.
If she gave you everything she had to prove her love for you, would you now spurn her? As she lies on the dais, her bosom heaving as the daggers plunge, would you swap her fate?
I am sworn to protect her with my life.
If her last dying wish was for one last embrace and one last kiss, and her last words were that she loved and forgave you, would you say that you loved her back? Answer me, mortal! Do you love this girl?
None of your damn business.
Answer me, mortal!
Yes, I love her with all my heart.
Would you take her place at the sacrificial altar?
I would gladly take her place, if only that she might live.
Then your love is true, and you are a worthy champion. And my word is true. You know what she is.
I will say they did a pretty good job of designing her model there.
There are many acolytes, mortal. She is floating on her tears in a sea of writhing darkness, ready to awaken at the moment her bosom bursts at the point of 10 blades, goblets ready so they might drink away her life force at the whim of an usurper. To get to the dais, you will need help. You cannot do it alone. And once she is saved from the black pit of the abyss, you must go into oblivion and strike the sigil stone with Azura's bane. Only then will Tamriel be saved. Destroy the gate, or it will all have been for nothing. Go and save your beloved mortal, who is even now asleep on the dice, awaiting her fate. A fate only you can decide.
His focus returns back into the mortal world. He sees Malison standing there, and he looks at him. Okay, Malison, where is she?
They've taken her to an isolated island stronghold off the northern coast. It is, of course, heavily guarded. I do hope you have some friends that might come to your aid in time I need.
I think I know who to contact. At least 2 people I can trust.
Excellent. Go and see your friends, then come and meet me in Dawnstar, down by the docks. I'll have a boat ready to transport you and your friends to the island. I would advise you to prepare for the task ahead, but don't dilly-dally. We won't have much time. The portal is almost ready.
He then nodded at Malison and made his way back to his horse. The 2 best warriors to call on to help him, Ingol and Cassius. He began making his ride, first towards the Stormcloak camp to the north. The auroras in the sky flashed and flickered as he made his way into the Stormcloak camp. Okay. Good, his horse is here. Now where? Probably in the cabin. There you are.
What's that? Did you hear something?
It's like there's some... Uh-oh.
What you want? Huh?
Is that a little trouble?
Huh?
Or an action drill. Ingol.
What is it?
Well,
Hey.
well met. Sorry to say this isn't just a passing friendly visit.
Rigmor?
Yes. I need your help again, old friend.
Let's go inside. We can talk there.
Need something?
He followed Ingol into his cabin. After Ingol took his seat, he sat down too.
Hey,
Rigmor is in danger.
I don't need to know the details, Guardian. Just tell me where to go and who to kill. For Rigmor, my blade is yours to command.
Good. We'll need to go see Cassius first, before we make the charge.
Of course. Our garrisons have an agreement now. We can just ride in and talk to him. He'll be pleased to see you. You can explain what's going on there.
When can you be ready to leave?
I was born ready. The sooner we leave, the better, so let's make haste.
Agreed. Alright. Oh yeah, it's another segment of telling him, get on your horse. Oh, good. He's getting on his horse. With Ingol following him, they left the Stormcloak camp, headed north for Cassius's Imperial camp. Right there. I hope y'all are managing to stay warm tonight. Cold over here. Alright.
What is it?
Where's your horse?
Hey, sorry. Let's go.
Alright, come on, Ingol. Yeah, get on your horse. After riding through the night, they'd finally made it to the Imperial camp, commanded by Cassius. Alright, go. He approached the tent and saw Cassius spotted them already.
Well met, Dragonborn. And Ingol? I take it you must be here on urgent business. Please. Hey.
They walked into the tent and assumed their seats.
Hey.
Here's the deal, Cassius. We need your help.
Please, explain.
After we took out Diamond Ridge, we were overwhelmed.
What happened? Was Rigmor...
She's alive, but was taken by the New Order. They planned to sacrifice her.
sacrificed?
Those scumsuckers. What's going on?
The New Order have built an Oblivion Gate, so they can bring through an entity.
An entity? You mean a Daedric prince, right?
Don't worry, it cannot enter unless it can be transformed into a God King.
What kind of sorcery is this?
And I'm guessing Rigmor's sacrifice is the catalyst to this transformation? Hey.
Yes, but there are many enemies between us and Rigmor. With all my skill, I can't do this alone.
You have my sword, Dragonborn. Just lead the way.
Once Rigmor is safe, I will enter into Oblivion alone and destroy the gate.
Ingol and I will take care of Rigmor?
I want you both to take Rigmor to Homestead Farm. I'll place it on your map.
Let me change into something more suitable.
Consider it done. The sooner we start cracking skulls, the better. Lead on, friend.
Alright, my friends, let's go. And may the Savior watch over us all. He mounted up on his horse and prepared to lead the both of them up north. Okay, I guess I gotta do Cassius here.
What is it?
Need something?
Okay, he's got the message. Now for Ingle. He then began to lead them north, once again, this time, to Dawnstar, where they would meet up with Malisum. Alright. We've arrived in Dawnstar, gentlemen. Let's go. This time I'm not going to worry about their horses. I have enough trouble with the two of them deciding to phase out. Sometimes. Again, Skyrim's got its own load of glitches any day of the week. These Horkers are not happy. Straight up, they got into a frenzy. Alright, man, this way. Ah, there he is. There's Malisum. Alright. Is this thing even seaworthy?
A beggars can't be choosers, Guardian. I hope you gentlemen are prepared for the inevitable warm reception. Are you ready to embark?
Let's go. We got Rigmor to save. After making their sail across the sea to the north, they got out of the boat and stretched, getting ready for what was to come. Once we're inside, wait for us here by the boat and keep watch.
Once this is over, I shall be retiring, so do please hurry.
He then placed his shield on, placed his helmet upon his head, drawing his blade, and led Ingle and Cassius for the fort. Let's go. They already see us. Put them down.
Talos wills it. Damn you. You're as good as dead.
They cut through swath after swath of Thalmor as they marched. He knew he couldn't use his Thuum, because he knew it would alert them. And every moment they could buy was that much more precious. Down you go. There we go. That got him. Alright. Courtyard secure. Time to make our way into the fort. Guess we gotta grab Cassius. See if I can nudge him out here. Let's make our wins. No. Make sure he's got to come along with these. He's an important conversation piece in the quest. Good, he came in.
You're as good as dead. Come on!
Alright, looks like feel like there's more stuff. Hello. They stormed into the keep, taking down Thalmor after Thalmor as they passed, as they made their way deeper. Ah! Oh, hello. Looks like I got a small mine in here. At least copied and pasted of it. Alright. This way. They came up to a door, and he looked at it. It's gotta be the door that leads into the chamber, into the altar room. Right here, we have a bunch of potions. Another little gift from the creator. Let's open the door.
The portal is open. Let us prepare the sacrifice. Behold, a new dawn, a new millennia, a new order.
Over my dead body. Quietly, they crept into the room.
Cassius and I will draw the acolyte's attention. I'll go left. Cassius, you go right. Guardian, get to the altar and save our girl.
Kill the unbelievers in the name of the Lord. Plantation. From the ashes of the past to the flesh.
Stay down, yep. There will be no sacrifice here today. In the name of the Savior, there will be no sacrifice.
said to anyone.
Ooh.
Damn you! Die!
He took off his helmet so he could get a better view of her. Make sure she was okay. Alright. She's safe. They haven't harmed her.
What is it?
Cassius, when I go through the gate, get her out of here and back to the farm.
You can rely on us, Dragonborn. Stay safe, my friend.
I will do. I will do. So they got closed off pretty well. Thinking security, huh? Let's find... Ah. He put his helmet back on and made his march into hell to defeat Melikath. Well.
You are a fool to come here. Now prepare to die, mortal.
Good luck. I am not so easily defeated. In the PC version, you actually get to see Cassius pick Rigmor up and run her out. Xbox, we didn't get to see that. As you saw, I tried to actually give it a moment. And for the imps that you run into, yeah, they use the Thalmor model, as you'll see. Well, sorry, not Thalmor, Falmer, the Falmer model. But yeah, he marched his way, and then he saw quite a warm, welcoming committee. Scamp. Down you go. Great. A sprite. And it's not going to make this any easier. Because it went into that big...
You do not stand a chance against my minions. Only death awaits you here.
That big fireball. Useful. See if I can drag that thing out to where I'm not burning as I take it out. Stay down. Yep. Here comes more of this welcoming committee. Cutting through Daedra after Daedra, smiting them as he went. Stay down, wicked spawn. Said this area is clear.
You will never leave here alive. Turn back when you still have a chance.
Well, let me tell you like this. You don't scare me. Spurned one.
You dare to interfere in the affairs of the gods, you puny weakling.
Who are you calling a weakling? we go. That swing actually connected. I know a buddy of mine would have loved to have gone through this with a Goku character. Just imagine him just punching his way through, even going Ultra Instinct. It would be fun if you could use the slow time shout to actually go Ultra Instinct. Outside of this mod, Daedric arrows are actually the second, I believe, second most powerful arrow. So, alright. Looks like the tower I'm looking for. You gonna let me pass? I guess not. Down you go.
You would believe the lies of a slut. Now pay with your life.
How about you pay with your defeat?
Kill the mortal, cut out his heart, and place it on the board of Malakoth so I can devour it.
They got a better look at the faces of the Daedra that came through to greet him. Dramora. That's going to be the sigil stone up at the top, I believe. If I remember the tales from the hero of Kvatch, the hero of the Oblivion Crisis.
I will suck the life from your loved ones and leave only a dry, empty husk. I will feast on their bones and crush their souls and cast them into the void.
It's usually at the bottom of each of these steps that there's more potions. Speaking of, how about you just shut up, Malakoth? I will defeat you.
I will bathe in the blood of your ancestors, past and future to come.
Wouldn't that technically be descendants in the future?
I will suck the flesh from the bones of your children and decorate my shrine with their skulls.
How about you actually give me a challenge? Your minions are weak. Just like you, Malakoth. You end up using a lot of potions through this segment. It's because of the fact of fireballs. The Savior's chosen shall be victorious. One foos and he goes running.
Fools! Who will remit the slut's lackey?
None of them can, Melikath. None of them can. But I tell you, potions. And then some there. Always very useful. He walked into the chamber, seeing the sigil stone above.
My sister Jill as well. You have proved worthy of my respect, mortal.
I don't want your respect. I want you banished from my world.
Before you strike the stone with Azura's Bane, sheathe your swords and listen to the words of Melikath.
What the? He saw that he was transported to a more paradise-like place. He sheathed his sword, trusting that the Savior would protect him against Melikath. Let's go health this time. That'll be nice. Not weighing my hind end down. Walking through this garden-like place, he eventually came across who he assumed.
I have waited in the darkness of the ash pits for a millennia, just for this moment to come. The rightful God King of all of Tamriel, reborn from the ashes, from the devoured remains of a vengeful witch. A spurred monster cast into the far reaches of the void, the living abomination of spite itself. You would now cast me down and thwart my rightful destiny?
Your destiny comes at too high a price, Melikath. You should have stuck to ruling over your orcs.
Is the life of a mortal girl so greater a thing to cherish than the restoration of Tamriel?
You'd call wiping out all non-elves being considered restoration? Despite of that, I am sworn to protect her. I am without choice on this.
Strike the stone and the millennia will be undone at your hand.
She will never be safe until this is over.
But know this, there will be another time, another millennia, another sacrifice. If not now, then tomorrow. The invasion is about to begin, and nothing can stop it now.
Let them come. I defeated your minions here. I will defeat your armies there.
Hold your sword, and my promise to you will be a long life and glorious old age. I give you my word.
As he returned into the sigil room, he knew it had to be done, and Melikath wasn't going to thwart him.
Quickly, kill him! before he strikes the stone. You dare defy a god?
You're not a god. You're just a spurned monster.
No!
He struck the stone hard. He returned to the realm of mortals on the other side of the portal. Azura's Bane had left his hand. He took off his helmet to look at the devastation from the destruction of the portal. Not so impressive, I must say. Trinimac. He then began walking out of the chamber to return to the farm to see if Rigmor had recovered. They did a pretty good job of how they did that Realm of Oblivion in this. Good props. Yeah, now Azura's Bane's gone, he's just down to his old sword. The sword he had before he was gifted the Azura's Bane. After he walked out of the keep, he made his way towards where the ship was, where the boat was tied up, hoping that that Malsum had been nice enough to bring it back over. And he noticed that the Thalmor had gone and left a boat of their own. So he decided to hop on it and row back to Dawnstar. After he hopped out of the boat, he made his way back towards where he had told his horse to stay. But that horse was far more loyal than Angie's horse was, who would just take off running at the first sign of combat.
I'm all. Need something? Take a look.
Oh, this guy's actually got stuff for sale this time. Typically I have trouble with that when it comes to him. Lately, anyway. Sell off those. Buy a bunch of those. Yeah. The long sword of the Templar.
Till next time.
Yeah, in the alternate starts mod, that guy is useful in the fact you could sell some stuff to him, and he'll give you a nice stockpile of lockpicks. He then hopped back upon his horse and began to make the long ride back to the rift, where Homestead Farm was, hoping that he get to see Rigmor awaken. I hope y'all have enjoyed tonight's stream. Once again, it was sponsored by W Energy. Go ahead and use my special code, the Red Thunder Fang, to get 10% off your order. If you like what you saw, please hit like and subscribe. And if you wish to help support the channel, consider becoming a patron. Consider becoming a patron on our Patreon. Yep. Look forward to seeing y'all on Tuesday. Until then, stay warm and God bless.